I think, Ian, it's time as well to have a look how SAP fought that complexity and that huge amount of necessary tasks in the past and give more time and freedom for the people talking to customers about new applications, about how to compete in the digital area. Would you give us a glimpse on that as well?
Certainly can, Ben. So what we want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is help you to be able to get up and running with S4HANA faster than ever before. And we want you to help your end users to do that as well. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a feature in S4HANA. Let me show you is a thing called guided procedures. And what we're doing here now is you'll notice, though, here, this light floaty window here. And this floaty window, that's the technical term for it, has got then the actual steps that are actually needed to complete a task. So for example here, if I'm a project manager and I now want to create a project, what are the steps that I need to do? And here you can see this floaty thing actually comes to the individual tile and tells you what to do. So it's telling me to click on this tile to create a new product. I then come into the system, and here I am. The next step would be then here to create a new product by clicking on this plus. And again, the system will now guide me through each of the individual steps so I can be up and running much faster, and your users can buy in to the system far quicker. But it's not just for the end user that we're making things much easier and more fun. We're also making it much easier and more fun, if that's possible, for you, the developer. And what I'm going to show you now is another system here. This is the new S4HANA configuration, how we've simplified the configuration. And this, if you like, is then a window into IMG as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is you may want to configure your solution. Now, how many of us have had so much fun spending hours in IMG getting everything perfect? But now what we're doing with these templates is you don't need to worry about that so much. So for example, a simple configuration here like dispute cases, I mean, all I can do here, I can see very simply, click on dispute cases, and then up pops dispute cases, and I can see then all of the dispute cases are available here. Now for something more complicated like an organizational structure which has a lot of dependencies, I can do the same thing here. If I click here on Start, what will happen here now is my current organizational plan will come in here, and what I can do if I want to now, I can add additional plants, purchasing or sales organization into the current organizational structure. And if I do this, over 1,000 different attributes are actually checked and looked at in the back end. So what's actually happening now is any changes I make to the organizational structure, the consistency of it is guaranteed in the entire system thanks to SAP's configuration. So actually I'll skip that at the moment now because that's going to take a bit of time. And lastly, what I can also do here is to go into testing as well. So you can build in predefined test cases into your organization, into your current project plan. And those test cases can be easily run from here in a simple way to show how quickly which tests have passed and which tests, for example, have failed, and then get detailed error messages. So in summary, S4HANA will help you adopt it faster inside your organization with the guided procedures both for you and the ones you create for your end users. And for you as developers, it ensures the consistency and integrity of your systems and helps you run tests much faster. Back to you.
Wonderful, Ian. Wonderful.